Hi Pisces. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of October, 2025. But whenever you watch the videos, when you're supposed to receive the messages, also Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. It means so much to me. So thank you. But let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. Okay. You have courtship, coffin, and poverty. So to me here, intuitively coming out for you with the Kipper cards, Pisces, you have somebody here that is still thinking about you. This person's out in the cold. This is someone that you were committed to. Okay. So whether this is a commitment in love or commitment with work here, whoever this is, it's over. It's gone. Okay. And they may be receiving karma right now. This person is in poverty, so they have nothing around them. They're working hard for nothing. But I see them coming forwards. I see them walking towards you here, Pisces. So I feel for a lot of you, it is a lover, okay? Someone that could have looked outside to see if the grass is greener over there. And to me, it looks like it was burnt or it's dead grass. Okay. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. First card of your reading today is the Ace of Cups. You then have the Seven of Cups. Next card you have is the Five of Cups. In your current energy, Pisces, you have the Page of Pentacles. Justice, Libra energy. And the Four of Pentacles. In your future energy, you have the Magician. The Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. To me here in the future for you, Pisces, I see somebody giving it to you, okay? You look like you're coming out as the Magician here. On the back of the deck, you have the Fool. And you have the Page of Swords. The Ace of Cups in your recent past. So Pisces, this is a collective. Everyone's timeline is going to be a little different. Spirits, what is the Ace of Cups here for Pisces? You have the Three of Needles. So to me here, something has ended, but something is beginning, okay? With the Three of Needles, you could have a few energies around you, two in particular, where you're making a decision. One of these has broken your heart or said some words here, Pisces, that tore you apart. With the Three of Needles, which is the Three of Swords, it's the next step, okay? Understanding something happened for a reason. So this heartbreak, this ending, this third-party situation ended because it needed to be ended. It wasn't something that was meant for you. But there's also this cup here. So for a lot of you, there could be new love already. There's something here where there's overflowing love, but you're leaving a situation where there's heartbreak. So you're moving towards, you know, that overflowing cup, something here that fills you up, that is that overflow, okay? Constant flow of emotion. Whatever that was, there's no constant flow there with the Three of Needles. But you are moving towards, or you're choosing to move towards, a constant flow. So you now have the Seven of Cups. So you're making the decision to go, or you're understanding here, Pisces, to move forwards with the overflow and to not look back at where there's no overflow of emotion. So for the Seven of Cups, you have the King of Potions. So yeah, you were trying to give to that third-party situation or another person here, another energy. But it's not meant for them. Your love is not meant for them. It's meant to be bottled up and given to the overflow. Okay, and I feel here you're grabbing someone's cup. So it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, there are options around you. You could even have more options around you making decisions. But I feel here for you, Pisces, you are focusing more on giving to the overflow. So whatever the overflow is to you, you know, it could actually be a person. It could be things in your life that bring in that overflow of love, like things you're doing yourself, things you're building. It could be children. But you're bottling up your emotions and you're giving them to, I feel, the right energies. You're making a decision to bring something down to earth, because I feel here for you, Pisces, there's this, you had this cup prepared, but this cup is for the overflow. So let's have a look now at the Five of Cups. So something has spilled over, something here is still on your mind that has fallen. What is the Five of Cups? The Chariot. This is working with divine time. With the Chariot, Cancer energy, it's time to move forwards. It's time to work with the energy. There's a new emotional commitment here that you're not looking at. You're too busy looking at what was spilt. So there's an obsession with the past, even though you need to move on from it. You need to leave it. You've also got this full moon here. So it's reminding me of releasing, okay? Releasing burdens, releasing things that don't serve you. You've also got Zero here. Zero is normally on the star card on this deck. Zero's the guiding light. So there could be a guiding light. There could be an Aquarius around you or someone that has Aquarius in their chart. But we've got two people here working together, coming together to work together. So there's something here that you're meant to be doing with this other energy, this other cup that's being given to you that you're not looking at. So let's have a look now at the Page of Pentacles. For the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Candles, which is the Seven of Wands. There is something stable in your life that you're choosing to work on, okay? And I feel for a lot of you, it is a commitment. I feel also for you, Pisces, the devil could be at play right now. There's a lot of challenges going on. There's a lot of things in your life trying to split these two up, this partnership here. So whether, as I said, whether it's platonic or romantic to you, you've got a lot of chaos, but there is something very important about the stability. The beginning, starting this, working on this, you are very focused on it. You can see there, Pisces, that he's completely invested into that pentacle. Okay, he can't keep his eyes off it. There's everything growing around him, but there's something magical about that pentacle that lifts him up. And as I said, it's something that makes the love inside of you overflow, and it's something that's worth fighting for. It could be an earth sign too, a younger energy. As I said, it could be a child. Let's have a look now at justice. What is justice? Justice is Libra energy. The Queen of Candles. So with justice, you are somebody that is looking at balance. You're looking at balancing the scales in your life. And there's someone here that I feel you're choosing to work with. Someone where there is a balancing of the scales. You've also got fire energy here, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel as you do this, you are hiding yourself from the outside world. So I feel there is something here that has hurt you. But there's also something here that you want. And you're going to, in the current energy, start working on it. Start trying to bring in the balancing of the scales here. And it could be something that you're doing alone, but it could also be something that you're doing with this other energy here, Pisces. You have the Queen of Candles and the Knight of Candles. So that Knight of Candles is willing to do whatever it takes to get to the goal. Okay. And there's a goal here and you want it. So you're going to go after it. And I feel in the current energy for you, Pisces, is the time to be doing this right now. There's something here that you want to fight for and you need to keep fighting for it. You need to keep trying to bring that balancing of the scales in. Whether or not it actually comes into fruition, the Queen of Candles, she does whatever she wants. So if things don't work out for her, she learns that lesson. And I feel that is the path you're walking down, Pisces, is you don't know what's ahead. You're going to try and do whatever you can to get this to work. I feel divine is paying attention. You could also be more focused on the outcome than the journey. You know, it's all about the journey. We always got to keep reminding ourselves that it is all about the journey. It's not about the destination. So, for the Four of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Potions. So I see in the current energy, there is somebody here that still holds on to you. You've got the Six of Potions. They're in your energy and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you walking away, and you have walked away. You gave up on this energy because I feel you gave too much. There is somebody here that brings in a lot of fair, a lot of balancing of the scales. There's this energy that is obsessed with you, that holds on to you, that is trying to find out information about you, that you have walked away from. You've left them in the graveyard here. To me, this person is wanting to, or is thinking about wanting to return to you. But they know they've got to do something extravagant to get into your good graces here. And I feel this is just their thoughts. They're also a little bit scared about coming forwards because there could have been a ghosting energy. There could have been a lot of time that's gone by between the last time you've spoke to this energy, to this person. I feel like you've walked very far away from this graveyard that you've left them at, where they sit there. They sit in their thoughts and think about the past, Think about what you gave them. And the thing is, you gave them all of these cups and it's precious to them. They still hold on to it. They still look at the memories. They still hold on to the memories. They still think about you, Pisces, how amazing you are, and you've walked away. This person's still holding on. So let's have a look in the future now for you, Pisces. You have the Magician. So the Magician is a Virgo, a Gemini energy. What is the Magician? The Devil. So in the future here, this person is looking to return. Okay, they want to return. The thing is, though, I don't feel like there is a change in their energy. I also see those chains. So this person knows time's running out. This person knows the longer they leave that distance, that communication, the further you're going to walk and the chains are going to be broken. So I feel here this person is returning in the future. And you've got Judgment. So I feel you know this. I feel you are expecting this. In the future here, you are starting to do you. You're starting to work on yourself. You're starting to work on something in particular here that you want to move forwards as you're coming out as the Magician. This is card 1. So to me, for you, Pisces, you are on that fool's journey with something that you're doing alone. You're trying to bring in a manifestation. So there's something you're doing. I can see that snake wrapped around your waist. So you are trying to bring something in that you're doing alone. You have all the tools. And as I said, Divine is watching. Divine's paying attention. Okay. Christmas could be significant. You could be seeing some type of abundance coming in because of this card. You know, there's that naughty and nice list, and it's also Judgment, like a message coming in from the Divine that gets you moving even more into this direction. It's like a confirmation to come this way, like you have been accepted. So you could be getting some type of acceptance here with something that you're doing, and it could have something to do with money. But I also see that you moving forward, you focusing on yourself, you trying to bring something around with this infinity symbol, with the as above, so below, alchemizing something into something else here in your life will pay off, okay? And I also feel that you alchemizing that power, that pain into power, or whatever you're alchemizing here, Pisces, it's going to break the chains, okay? I feel, as I said, I keep saying Divine, your angels are paying attention. And I feel in the future, the more you focus on yourself, the more you focus on this vision, you will break those chains. So let's have a look now at this Queen of Cups. Tell us about the Queen of Cups here. So this is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be. Everybody has feminine, masculine. The Page of Needles. This is somebody that is part of your community or was part of your community. This is somebody that there's an age difference between you and them. So it could be a significant age difference here. To me, they're more like a child. Their love for you, though, is like huge, okay? It's like the Queen of Cups. So this is an adult, but I feel their mentality is more childlike, okay? I don't know, someone that's very stubborn, someone that wants to do what they want only. And the thing is, they know that they do have to come in. This person is going to be bringing you in some type of emotional cup here. Yeah. This person is someone that they could be mirroring you. It's part of destiny for this person to return again, okay? This person wants to come along. This person wants to come with you on your journey. This person looks at you like you are the guiding light in their life. And to me in the future here, this person is somebody that's wanting to change their ways. Okay, they may have not changed their ways yet, but in the future they're going to be telling you that they don't want to be that way anymore. Because this person does want you in their life. They don't want to let this go. What is the Knight of Swords? Could be an air sign or someone that has air in their chart. You've got the Eight of Candles, so do expect messages in the future. And the Six of Needles. Yes, they're still in their emotions about this. They're still thinking about the end. And you've got the Knight of Needles again. I feel you won't be expecting to hear from them and then all of a sudden you get a message. If you let this person back in your life, Pisces, a lot of you may not, but if you do, there's going to be boundaries needed. As I said, this person still sits in some type of toxic energy, even though they're telling you they want to change. Let's have a look in the future now. Sorry, let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You have the Fool and the Page of Swords. So this is the future too. This is for what you don't see. What is the Fool? The Devil, yeah. Do expect, even though they're going to come in and shock you, be prepared that there will be a return. There is an attachment between you and them. I keep seeing that in the readings for Pisces, is that there's going to be this challenge with this person returning. What is the Page of Swords? The High Priestess. As I said, Pisces, is something about boundaries. You are a different person now to when this energy was in your life. There's something about listening to your intuition. If you do let this person in your life, as I said, boundaries. I don't feel like you're going to be letting them in on everything that's going on in your energy. They don't need to know. And you've got the Sun because you are moving towards your happiness. I feel you are somebody that is forgiving. I feel you're going to listen to what this person has to say, but your life looks pretty sweet here alone. You're moving towards even more happiness. I feel this was a really tough cycle for you, but you're starting to see it for what it is now. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, but I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.